What is up, guys? Today we're gonna be doing Monster Hunters all Dareel's and Samin's quests or missions. In total they have 6, and you do have to complete, from what I've seen, you gotta complete one in order for the other one to unlock. So you gotta complete Dareel's mission in order for Samin's missions to progress, and then you're gonna get another Dareel and then Samin, so they're kinda interlocked. But for the first one, you gotta go get a track tail lizard, and you could do this in the plains by the oasis. Um, you don't have to change any dates or anything like that, but they are around the rocks. You don't have to, they're not in the water or near the plants, they are on the little outskirts around the rocks. This is where I found mine, and they're not hard to miss, they're pretty much just there. You don't have to sneak up or anything, you could just go up to them and capture them. And they won't run away from what I've seen. So here I go, trying to capture them. Once you're done, you could just head back and hand in the mission. The next one is gonna be Samin's side mission, and he's gonna have you catch a dapper wing. The dapper wing, you could get this in the forest section around area 10. So let's go there. Go to Scarlet Forest. And yeah, so you want to go to area 10, and there's gonna be a trail that separates area 10 and 12 right there, that trail 10 and 12. In that little ravine or trail, you just want to go there, and it should just spawn. For me, as you can see, you're gonna see in a few minutes that the bird just spawned it for me when I was walking, or when I was entering 12 from 10. So this is the little trail I'm talking about, and you keep going, you're gonna end up in 12. But you see the vines hanging down, you just yeah, there you go, that's the dapper wing. For me, it just appeared there. I didn't have to change any settings or rest. um yep, 12 and 10. You could just get close to them and capture them. I don't think they run away, maybe they do, but as you can see, I'm pretty close, and I was able to capture two. Once that's done, you could just go back and hand it in. Nothing, nothing special to do afterwards. And I'm gonna fast forward these parts, so we're not waiting. Next mission is Dareel's again, and he's gonna have you capture an ember ruffle lizard. And he tells you it's in hot climates, so you're gonna want to go ahead and go to the basin. Now this one's pretty close to the main base, or the mining cave, sorry. By the mining cave, all you have to do is go there. Oh no, it is the base camp. Okay, so yeah, sorry. Just go to the base camp, just follow the way I'm going, and it's honestly, it was pretty. This one was the easiest one in my opinion. It just appeared right here. Right there. There it is, the green lizard. Yep. So once you have it, just go back and hand in that mission. This one was pretty easy. Yeah, it was in area 4. Forgot to mention that. But you get the lizard in area 4, which is right next to where the base camp is. So let me go back and hand this mission in. The next one is Samin's other research report, and he has you catch a rime beetle. Now the rime beetle, you get them or you find them in the ice shard cliffs, and this was also kind of easy to spot. It wasn't that bad. So let's go to the ice shard cliffs. I did the base camp. And then you could just follow where I'm going. I think this one was pretty easy too. So once you get to around area 13, you'll see them making a snowball. Just capture them, they don't run away. Pretty easy. And then once you capture it, you could just head back and turn in the missions. Now these guys, they're always in the plains, so you don't have to go out and look for them. That's where they are stationed, in the main base in the plains. And like I said, once you complete one, the other one will um will request something from you. Once you get all requests though, I think like you unlock them around level hunter rank 40. So once you complete that, you want to go. They're gonna ask you to get a gillipod, gillipod, and you get that in the ruins of Wiveria. Wiveria. So once you head there, this one I had a little issue with because it's a very rare spawn apparently, and there's a few ways to get it. You don't always have to. I didn't have to rest by the way, but there's a few ways to get it. If it doesn't appear for you, you can just fast travel out of there and then fast travel back. But they will usually be hugging the wall, and you'll be able to tell which one there are. So the common spawns are pillow pod, and the rare ones are gillo pod, and you need the gillo pod. So these are pillows. You definitely want to get them so when you fast travel back, they have a chance to respawn. If you don't capture them, then they um they will not respawn. In from my experience, I don't know how it might be for others. So these are the spots you could see them spawns. In these spots, you'll see you have a chance of spawning a gillopod. And if you don't find anything here, I go to the main camp, the base camp. For that one, I went to the camp around area number 8. There's a little cave in there. You could set up a camp. That's where that one was. But for here, again, they'll be around the wall, and if you don't find them around area 8, then you will find them around here, because there's another spot they spawn in. So like I said, you want to check the walls, and for me, there you go, that's the Gillopod. This is where it spawned it, and I did have to fast travel, I think about 4 times. I didn't have to rest, but I did have to fast travel back and forth from area 1 to 8 to make sure. And I did have to capture all of them, or the ones I found, so they could respawn. So this one did take me some time, but it wasn't too long, maybe about 5-7 minutes. Total for this side mission. But once you have it, you could just fast travel back and turn that into the real. Now the next mission is an achievement, so which is good because then you can cross one out if you're going for the 100%. But since it's an achievement, you might as well get it. It's called I think it's the last mission between these two is called Samin Special Research Report, and it has you capture a sand star. Now the sand star usually appears in the plains. I think that's the only place you could get it. And you want to travel back to the oasis because around that area is where they spawn in. So the oasis area, area 11, between area 11 and 16 on the left side, that's where they spawn in. And yeah, for this one I did have to rest, so make sure you save up some guild points. But change it to plenty at nighttime, and you should be fine to for it to spawn. Now, if it doesn't appear, you could just fast travel out of there and then fast travel back. But if the sun starts coming up, then you're gonna have to rest again. For me, I got to do it all in one night before the sun came up, so I only had to rest once. But I was looking at forums, and a lot of people had to rest. Yeah, a lot of people had to rest maybe twice or maybe even 3 times. Apparently, it's a very rare spawn, but you should be able to see it from a pretty far away distance, because they're literally shining in the sand. But as you can see here, I am looking everywhere. I am going around the desert, checking every corner. Yep, going around area 13 here. And I think I'm approaching 11. Yep, 11, and then I'm gonna go to 11 is usually where they do spawn around here. Then I go to between 11 and I think it was 14. But around here is where you definitely want to check. If you don't find it, then just fast travel, but make sure you check thoroughly. There it goes. So for me, see, it's super fast and it's shining blue on the ground. There it is. Now to get them, you're gonna want to get screen pods from the little from the flying monsters on top, or you could flash it. I ended up using screamer pods because they were easy to get and I was right there. You cannot outrun it. If you just try to catch it without stunning it, you will not be able to, because they are super fast and eventually they'll just disappear. So you want to get screamer pods or flash pods. Both work, but I ended up using screamer pods because they were ready. But see, you you use it and it's like stunned for a bit, and I was fucking up here and it ran away. See, yeah, that's how fast it runs away if you don't stun it. There's no way you could catch it, so you gotta stun it. So I'll try again. The good thing is that it didn't disappear for me. I stunned it, and this time I was able to capture it and get the achievement. And after that, again, you could just go and hand in the mission. It's really hard to miss the side missions, but it is hard to know what to look for if you don't know all the monsters. But if this video helped you out, like and subscribe, it really helps me out. See ya.
ありがとうございます。ハンター、それに構わない。ありがとう。ところでどうか